Hello! In this video I will tell you how to close a sale for premium outdoor structures with the C.L.O.S.E.R framework. Intro. Hello there, I'm Tom Janssens. I'm the owner of virtualsaleslab.com. Virtualsaleslab.com helps you to get more leads and sales for premium outdoor structures via online 3D configurators. In this video I will introduce you to the C.L.O.S.E.R framework. The C.L.O.S.E.R framework consists of 5 simple steps that will guide your potential buyer in his journey so you can actually close him and earn money, of course. So, first things first, where did I get this? I didn't invent this myself. I actually got this from a guy called Alex Hormozi. Alex Hormozi is, how do you say it? It's like a little bit of an enfant terrible. He actually owns a company called acquisition.com that buys other companies. It does over 100 million euros in revenue yearly. He also wrote a book that's available for 99 cents called $100 Million Offers. The whole idea is that he helps people to get to 10 million as quickly as possible so he can actually acquire them and help them to grow to the next phase. So you could say he is quite knowledgeable about sales. The odd thing is he actually started with gyms, and if you know, gyms can be a little bit shady, but he seems to know what he's talking about, and his methodology actually works. This methodology looks like this. It's the C.L.O.S.E.R framework. It's easy to remember. Whenever somebody comes in, the first thing you need to do is you need to ask why they're there. Hi, what's the reason for your visit? What triggered you to come here? Why are you here? Once you know that, you need to label what he said. So, okay, you said you're looking for a solution for outdoors. Is it to get more shade or to get more privacy? Or do you want to have like a full ecosystem that grows around it? Whatever might be possible. If once you get the solution to that and you labeled it, you need to overview the pain. What do we mean by pain? You need to figure out what he already tried. Did he visit other dealers? Did he try to use some kind of did he plant some trees? Did he did whatever he could to avoid having the pain? And once you go through all the solutions that he already tried and they weren't viable, you can actually start selling what you have. That's when you show your product, what you have. And most important here is that you sell the outcome. Especially if you're offering things that are widely available, you need to really think it through and think about, okay, what's your dream scenario, where do you want to be? So it's not all about the product, but it's mostly about the result that the product delivers. So you could have a party with friends at nightfall in the shade. You could even have some heating elements showing up. You could have, I don't know, speakers integrated, whatever your solution offers. Then of course comes the next phase where people start thinking about the concerns. Typically it's timing, it's not having the authority to decide, or it might be budget, or it might be whatever. Alex has a huge amount of tips on how to solve these issues. So I would suggest you to look at his video, because this is just a short explainer, and you will see it there. Last but not least, of course, once you get rid of all the objections by explaining the concerns, you need to reinforce the decision. Reinforcing the decision is basically just saying, okay, this is what we decided, this is the next steps we're going to take, and if this and this happens, you will buy or you will not buy, etc., etc. So it's just going over it. So this is a simple conceptual framework that's easy to remember, and it works very well. If you ever want to look any further into this, I would suggest you to go to Google for Alex Hormozi C.L.O.S.E.R. So, my name is Tom Janssens. I'm the owner of virtualsaleslab.com. At virtualsaleslab.com we provide online 3D configurators to get more leads and sales. These configurators look like this, and they actually help you to configure your products in 3D. You can zoom in, you can zoom out, you can actually open some doors. It's not very visible right now. You could say, for example, okay, let's change the material here to pine, for example, as is chart, or to thermowood. And you could say, okay, next thing, I want to change the depth a little bit because it's too deep. I also want to add a window in the back, for example, so you can just drag a window up here and rescale it. And then it looks like this, of course. Next step, you can say, okay, I want an extension on the left. This might be a bit too large, maybe. Let's make it a little bit smaller. I'll just make it a tiny bit smaller, and let's add an invisible door here. So you can actually, let's move it a little bit lower, of course. Now if you close the door, you see it's almost not visible. Up next, you can actually put it on a picture and do other things. So that was it. So make sure to Google for Alex Hormozi for the C.L.O.S.E.R framework, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.